Okay, so guys, we know about street theater, right? So I came across this video on Facebook. I was laughing because this is street theater at its finest. When you take the subway and you take the bus, even I guess even when you take like car service or anything, you see people on the street doing this stuff. Not a surprise, right? So today is what, the 5th of February. My last video that I just posted the same day. So I just want to show you the video because it's just a collaboration of Creatures of the Subway. I think that's what they Subway Creatures it's called. The Facebook page is Subway Creatures, and this is hashtag Subway Creatures. So this is hashtag Street Theater too. Watch. Yep. What the fuck's he waiting for? They hit one train? Especially this one. I don't want to go all about street theater. I mean, it is a New York subway. I don't know if other places in the country do this. What the fuck's he doing? He is jerking off, definitely. Second Avenue. Oh,
BTN India Bus Tickets, live on Hotstar.
Come on. Good job there, buddy. Gotta get your hands cut off. I've seen people do weird stuff like this on the train too, but back then there was no cameras, so. Oh, he's looking for a gun. Yeah, he's a sniper. Gangster. This guy's just falling asleep on the train. They always tweak out too, if you notice. They always tweaking on the train and the bus. Oh, this crusty person. Oh, look at the fucking legs on this crusty asshole. Byron Bailey Circus.
On the subway.
Alright then. Wow, they definitely do this. They always take a ballroom. Don't fucking touch me. I don't think anybody's gonna touch me. You might touch this game focus. Why nobody else can sit. Yep, so that's basically people making out to of course. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. But you know, we know about these kinds of people. They're called street theater, and they're gang stalkers, and they're doing street theater. So, yeah. So look, there's more videos I saved. I couldn't save them all, but these, you have to be, in order to be on TV, even if you have to be on the show, like even if you're not a star, but you're going to be on a show, you basically have to be a reptile. You have to be, you know, you have to sell out. Like there's a picture of this guy over here. I don't know if he was in college or something, but there was a party. It's a picture of him, and he looks zombified, and his crotch is on fire. It's on YouTube. He's just sitting there Like, he doesn't care that it's on fire. Not even trying to do anything about it. But it's completely up in flames. So like, that's how you know they're shape-shifting reptilians. And you see the move that he's making here? When one of these people starts shape-shifting, the other one will do this thing with the Freemason symbol. That's what they do. They do the hand signs to tell him that he's shape-shifting all in air. Hey, can you catch it and then stop it from shape-shifting? But they don't understand that they can't stop that. They already gave their souls to Satan. They cannot stop the demon that is manifesting through them, which was a reptilian shapeshifter. And that's why they have slit eyes when they get interviewed, and their tongue starts sticking out, and they get like sharp teeth and everything. Yeah. They like a lot of celebrities have that. Like, you'll see videos on YouTube where their eyes just like start slitting as they're doing an interview. Miley Cyrus and Nicki Minaj, Justin Bieber, all of them. Like those three in particular, there's videos on them as they're talking. Their eyes start shape-shifting. Only Nicki Minaj really says that she has a demon in her. Like all the rest of them, they're not admitting to it. So yeah, there was a newscaster too on. I don't know if it's still on the video. She had like some sort of device that if she shape-shifts, you could turn it on to make her look normal. And they were in the studio. They were interviewing the other reporters while they're at their desks. So she's sitting there with her legs spread open, and her dress was up, and attached to her thigh was a device to make her not, to make us not see them shapeshift. So they have to wear that all the time, constantly. And most of these people are transgender anyway, because that's how you become famous. You have to either when you're young to do it, or in your early teens to do it, and then you become famous. So a lot of these people are faking, what they're showing us as, one gender or another. I'm not saying anything bad about people that do that. I'm just saying that's what celebrities do. They're trained from early age, like MK Ultra, to by their parents, because the parents are Masons and everything. Oh, you heard the beep? It's coming from outside from the train. Because I'm talking about this kind of stuff. Yeah, so of course. So these are the types of videos that they're coming out. I mean, these people are trying to hide it, but you can't. God will reveal everything to everybody. All this stuff's going to come out. So whether the people don't believe it or not, it doesn't matter. Eventually, they will believe it because they're going to see it happening in front of them. Like, we can't stop telling everybody what's going on. TIs. We know what's going on. But don't tell other people. So we need to talk to each other. And then eventually, this stuff will start happening, where everybody gets to see it now. If they choose to believe it, that's their problem. If they choose to ignore it. But yeah, so that's what I'm just trying to say. Like, that's it. So the video I showed about the woman running up and down the stairs. I said, my family never sees anything. And then my sister came outside, and she saw it. She didn't say anything. She's like probably didn't even think of it, but she actually saw it. And then an asshole across the street, douchey douche, because my sister was shoveling. She was trying to get the snow out of the way so the truck comes, the garbage truck, when it comes, it'll have room to pick up the garbage. So she was just getting some of the snow out of the way. So as soon as she started shoveling, he comes running out to see what that noise was. And then he saw him as my sister, so he was smiling at first, but then he saw that she was out there, and he didn't smile anymore. He was annoyed, and he didn't stay out long. I'm surprised the girl next door that was doing her exercising with quotation marks, I'm surprised she was still doing that, because usually when these people do this stuff in front of me, usually when the family members come outside, they stop and they run in the house. They get like their eyes bulge out of their head. And then when I was out there, I was supposed to go somewhere, but it got canceled. Not canceled, but I wound up I didn't go. So when my sister went back in the house, a truck, like an SUV came by, and it was all camo. The whole entire outside was camo, like a sticker. And in the trunk, there was like a pickup truck, I think, or SUV or something like that, but it had stuff in the back seat with like an army person would have. So I guess they're gonna try the army fatigues kind of stuff again. And then I went to Dunkin' about, let's see, 7:30 now. So I'm around 6 o'clock. As soon as I got there, I was standing outside, and there was a guy wearing an army jacket on his bike. And he looked over at me too, like he wanted to get my reaction, but I was like, whatever. It was funny because yesterday I was watching a video of some guy that bought a storage unit from an army vet. So they had all the army fatigues, the boots, the clothes, all the stuff that he was going to sell on eBay. And it's very popular nowadays, so they get a lot of money on eBay for that kind of clothing. I wonder why it's popular. Could it be because the gang stalkers need to buy those clothes in order to gang stalk us and make us go crazy? You know, because usually only, you know, people who actually served in the military and the army wear that stuff. I was kind of actually sad to see that all that stuff was in there because the army vet, you know. So now they're trying to find him to find out, you know, if they can give him his stuff back. All that other stuff, all the stuff that they were selling was like brand new. He never wore any of that stuff. So that's why they were selling it. But like his certificates and everything, they're not gonna sell that. They're not horrible. I thought it was funny that I saw that video yesterday, and then a truck with the army colors on it, and then the guy with the army jacket. And I did see a couple perps walking past me while I was sitting out there waiting. They smile at me. I smile right back at them. You know, they were trying to get to me, but they didn't really get to me because I was looking right at them. And the guy with the husky was back. He was by himself again. I was like, oh, doggy. That's all I was saying. He gets so angry. It's funny. So if you're a dog lover, and you see a lot of people, they have to walk their dogs in front of you. They want to piss you off. Just go, oh, what a cute dog. They will get pissed. Make them get pissed off, not you. What the hell should you get pissed off? You see a dog, you think it's cute, you go, oh, how cute. Dogs are so friendly. Like when I do that, the dog always stops. Sometimes they just stop and just want me to pet them. So I love when they do that. One dog I stopped because he looked at me wagging his tail. And I was like, oh, you're such a good doggy. I was petting him. I asked the owner if I could pet him. And as I was leaving, he was like, oh, oh, oh. And he didn't want me to leave. It was so cute. His little schnauzer was so cute. As I was saying, I love dogs. Pit bulls are the most cuddliest dogs ever. They get such a bad rap because they have the lockjaw. But if you get a pit bull and you get a gang stalker mess with you, that pit bull will go right after that guy because they are so loyal to their owners. It's not even funny. With them too, they jump for joy. They just want to be petted and loved. Just like us TIs. We need that love. That's the best love ever. But then them too, they jump. They lick your face. I love them. I want to hug them all. It's like the Pokemon song. Right? You guys say, gotta hug them all. Instead of gotta catch them all. Yeah, so I'm going to watch some more of these videos. But I encourage you guys to watch them too. Like, this one's called Reptilian Gods Testimony Tape number 3. So if you have Facebook, you go to Michael Farrow on Facebook. Or you can go to the YouTube channel. I'm sure it's the YouTube channel too. But yeah, I've seen a lot of these videos. David Icke used to talk about that kind of stuff. But he was a reptile himself, so I'm surprised he was even talking about that stuff. I've seen plenty of videos with eye slitting. So, I don't know. I'm about to eat these. Yawn. So funny that they made these because Nutella made this already. Nutella made the same thing. And the cheese ones, the cheese sticks too, remember? Back in the day. It was the cracker with the cheese that you spread on there, it's kind of like Lunchables. But it was a cheese. It was a cracker and with cheese that you spread on with like a little stick, like a little red stick. And they had their own like that too. It was sticks, so you dipped it in the cheese. Then Nutella made the same dip with the chocolate in Italy first, because that's where it's from, forever. And then they came here and made them. And only the specialty stores are selling, like Bell Market and Coluccio's. That's the stores in Brooklyn. I mean, I don't put my location on my videos, but I'm from Brooklyn. I mean, my accent gives it away. Yeah, so. I mean, the gang stalkers know where I'm from, so. You know, they live here and I live here, so. They know where I'm at. Even if they're gang stalking me from other states, they still know where I'm at if they're tracking me and showing me things in my dreams. You know, they put themselves in my dream and they go to see who it is and they pretend like, you know, they jump from the camera, they get away from it. Because they realize I'm starting to see this stuff, you know, because God is showing me that what they're doing. And I have a website video I gotta make too. I gotta make this video about the video. It's how to get your RNM, the remote neural monitoring. There's a website that has, if you put your name in it, it shows you all the company that put your name on their companies, like they're fake companies, but they put your name on it. So that's why you get spam calls all the time too. Because what happens is the people that get paid, and they know your phone number because you keep getting crank calls. Your ex-friend or family member that you don't talk to anymore, they're the ones putting your name out there, your name and your phone number, because they think you're going to retaliate first. You know, when they do something stupid like, you know, to make you not want to be in their lives anymore, they think automatically, I better get them before they get me. So they give companies your name, your phone number, your address. I was always getting something weird in the mail, like somebody had like an Easy Pass, and they would get my address and send it to me, the bill, and I would have, you know, I would just stick it on the door for the mailman, and I would write, you know, return to sender. They had like a different name and everything, and then after a while, I had to open it and then call the company and say, "Hi, listen, this person doesn't live here." And they're like, "Oh, we didn't know that." I'm like, "Yeah." I've done that with a couple of those types of mail. Then I was getting a check for it was a TV show or something. And I even wrote them back saying, "This is not a TV show. Please don't send your money here." And they still sent the money anyway. They thought I was crazy. And they must have called somebody, you know, the person that gave them the address. And that person probably said, no, keep sending the money there. So after that kept happening, I just wrote return to sender on the envelope. And then I just put it on the door and the mailman would take it and resend it out. That's all you do. And if you get junk mail, you know the envelope they send you with the junk mail, you just put everything back in there and then write junk mail on it. And it goes right back to them and they stop sending to you. And it was on the news too. A lot of people were getting those in the mail and were getting annoyed. But that's how gang stalking works too. They send you stuff in the mail, they'll text you, like random text. I haven't got those yet. But I did get spam calls. The same guy's been calling me for 3 days with different phone numbers. But like I said, back in the day, I used to write people's phone numbers that pissed me off for a blowjob. Call this person. They stopped trying to call me after that. They were probably getting bombarded. I mean, I'm not going to do that again, but I can write the numbers down and then make a video about it and show you. And if you have a crazy friend, they can do it. I mean, back then we had the payphones, so they could trace the payphone, but they don't, you know, doesn't really matter because it's not your phone number. That's why they got rid of the payphones too. There's people who crank calling people, you know, the gang stalking to the payphones. And they realize, oh, they could probably track us that way. So they got rid of it. They got rid of all of it. So, what else can I say? That's about it. You know, just be careful because some people in real life too, not just celebrities, can be reptilians. Remember, not everybody's your friend. I had a friend from high school, and she never calls me anymore and doesn't talk to me for like years. But we talk on Facebook, but not like talk like that, like say hi once in a while. And the other day she wanted to know how it was doing. I told her, yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you? She's like, good. And then she didn't ask any other questions after that. So that to me means she was looking for something. These people, you don't really know people after a couple of years. You probably don't even know anybody, that you thought you knew. They do witchcraft, so if you tell them something, oh, I'm having a bad day, this and that, they'll do a spell on you, so to make it worse. There's a video about that too on Facebook, on YouTube, I mean. Yep. Oh my god, Facebook has this thing where you block somebody, and you go to block it, and in the search bar you put following me, and you click enter. Oh, lots of people follow me. Yeah, everybody was from India. How convenient. I didn't give them my phone number on here. I actually made all my stuff private. So, John is half Muslim, so half Italian, half Muslim. His father was never in his life. So, that's probably why he does these things. My father wasn't really in my life either, even though he was home. We didn't get along. He was a narcissistic psychopath. And he was a Freemason too. They did a number on him though. They made him crippled. And he took it out on all of us, but mostly me. And my mother. Well, you joined the Luciferian, organization. You didn't love God. You don't, And they said they were going to do that to you if you tried to get out of the club, so he did that. He tried to get out of the club, and they messed him up. They tried to kill him during the operation too. They had to get operated on his brain. They almost killed him there too. So, if you almost die on the operating table, demons get in that way too. That's how they get in. They run there. If you make a pact with the devil, he's going to try to send something there to you. But that's the thing. You have to know the devil's tactics. He is not smart. And he is not clever. He's not creative. He tries the same crap over and over again. And once you start going to Christ, he's going to try even harder with the same exact tactics before you start worshiping the real God. He's going to keep trying every single time. But we get up every morning, or even if it's early afternoon, you got up, right? Do what you got to do. Even if it's a little bit of something, just do it. Because he's not going to win. He's already toast. He's just going to keep trying to kill us all. Because, he has to get a lot of souls. As much as he can. So, don't let him. I know this video is a little long. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to, mention that kind of stuff.